Hey, everybody. My name is Keith, and I'm currently an OR tech at a hospital, and I am on my way to becoming a Linux system administrator. Hi, everybody. My name is Keith Dixon. I'm currently what they call an OR tech. Basically, we're the people who make sure in the hospital that the rooms that do a lot of the operating or whatever have what they need. So we stock up supplies and things like that. I've always, this is going to sound funny, I've been around or wanting to be in IT for a very long time. I have been in and out of courses in college, from computer science to just your basic, A plus, and just in and out. And it's one of those things with IT for me. I'm like this little kid in the candy store. I'll see this one thing in IT and I'm like, ooh, I want to go try that. And then it's like, well, wait a minute, I think I'll be good at this. And the latest thing that I was doing was doing courses for a cybersecurity degree. And then that's when I came across Yellowtail. I'd actually been watching Yellowtail for about a couple of years. And I kept thinking, man, this administrator thing, I think I can do this. And the way the program is set up seems like, that they'll teach you everything you need to know. And so finally went on ahead and did it. And it's been awesome. It's been awesome. And it was a good decision. I'm glad I did it. There was a time way back when Linux was one of those programs. I was just like so many other people. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm like, this is not a GUI. There is no pictures. I can't click anything. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why would anybody sit on a command line type like it's DOS all over again in the beginning? But it's interesting as I force myself to learn it. Even one of the courses I took, and all my little courses were Intro to Linux. And I remember taking it and thinking, and I remember thinking to myself, this is crazy. The same operating system that I've been trying to dodge for years, I'm enjoying. Like I was starting to literally like it. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with the command line. I can actually do this. And I'm thinking, this is actually kind of fun. And I'm like the guy who can do the stuff behind the scenes. I don't need the GUI. I actually know how to make stuff happen without it. So it just a complete turnaround. I went from running from it to now I'm running to it. And it's been great. And I'll say this, and it might be a rare thing for me again. I've wanted to have an IT position since I can remember, like even coming out of high school. And the only reason why I never ever did it, and I always say it's always been my fault. Again, I'll start down one path, and then I'm like, oh, so as far as the computer and the technical side of it, none of that was new for me. I've networking classes. I mean, literally people would look at all the stuff I've taken and been like, how are you not in an IT role already? And again, it's just because you got to stay the course and stay on the path. The thing I love about the Yellowtail experience is that it's not like a lot of these bootcamp type courses where it's a lot of pre-made videos and they want you to watch them and you do this and okay, you get the certification. Now you go out and take this test and realize you didn't know anything. I like the fact that there's an accountability piece to this because it's not just recording. We're actually on live sessions with instructors. And the good thing about that is if you don't understand what's going on, you can ask questions in real time. You don't have to just listen and be like, oh, I think I got that. And again, get to the exam, pay the money and realize, man, I didn't know anything or barely pass. And then you get to a real job and they ask you to do real things and you have no clue. I like the fact that not only that, the instructors are people who actually work in the real job market right now with Linux and can give you, well, hey, you're learning this, but I wanted you to know you need to make sure you know how to do blah, blah, blah. The whole setup, the way the program is just the setup, everything is awesome. And I would tell anybody, you would have to purposely try to fail to not make it through this, to be successful in it. You would have to purposely say, I'm just not going to do the work. At which point, if you do zero effort, you get zero results. But they give you so many resources. And one of the best things I love about it is that the recorded sessions we have, they're not just recorded. You can go back and download them. What I like about that means I can have me my own little vault now on my computer of everything I learned. And if I ever need a refresher or forget something, I can go click on a video and watch it all over again. The way it's set up, I mean, it's again, you would have to purposely try to fail to not make this work. Of course, I tell anybody, when you're not happy with what you're doing, being unhappy in a job affects you in other areas of your life. It can affect you in your home life. It'll take a toll on you. And there's no point in continuing to be miserable if there are opportunities out there to do things that you really want to do, or things that maybe you never thought you would like, but you give it a try and be like, oh, wow, this actually isn't bad. Some people are scared of IT. They run from it because they think they've got to be these brainiac geniuses who know how to program and do all this and that. And it's one of those things. The reality of it is you don't have to be one of those. If you are one of those people, great. We need them. But if you're not, and I'm not one of those, I've never been a program person, but if you're someone who can take the little bit and even just the surface of it and grasp it and run with it, it's one of those things you'll get in there and realize, man, this is not only nothing to be scared of, but I'm loving it. And then it makes you want to do more. As I'm doing this, to me, I feel like once I've taken the exam and have that certificate, that's just going to boost my confidence even more to maybe even continue to pursue and finish out the cybersecurity degree. Who knows? Or I may decide to say, look, I'm going to go be and get the master's degree and be a system admin or whatever. But it's definitely one of those things not to run from, not tell anybody. If you're unhappy and there's an opportunity and you've got everything you need to jump on it, don't wait. Don't do like me and sit back for about 2 years and be like, Yellowtail, they look pretty cool, but I don't know. And then finally do it and be like, I could have done this like years ago and been admitting right now. So yeah, I would just, my thing is go for it. Don't wait.